And how are we supposed to sleep? The sleep should be in Yog-Yukt stage. So that is called Yog-Nidra. So Mukul Bhai will discuss on this topic with you all today. And yesterday also we had a wonderful session with him. So without taking much of your time, let us get directly in contact with Brother Mukul. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. We are going to, thank you Sanjay Bhai. We are going to watch a slide quickly. And like Brother told, we are going to discuss on two things. And I'm going to share some practical tips with you all. I'll share it now with you. So there is a small angel sleeping, you can see on the screen. So Baba's children are supposed to sleep like this like an angel. So we're going to discuss on two things, chart, and second is we have to sleep while meditation. So how mind, intellect, and our sense organs are connected, we are going to understand this first. So initially what we can begin with is we can start chit chat with Baba, and then slowly we start to do yoga, meditation, and then we go to sleep. So the first thing is chart, and I am quite sure that you are provided with some kind of chart from the sisters or from Madhuban. So the chart is, it divided into the months, June, July, like that. So, but I understand that you have your own kind of chart. See, Baba says that children stops making chart from time to time. They do it for some time, but then they are not able to continue it for a longer period of time. So Baba has said that even if you just keep your chart daily, you will be able to have an intense, if you will be able to make intense effort, and you will be able to achieve your aims. So let us see this method where we can at least make a chart that we can follow for a long time. When I was young, I didn't have this practice of writing chart or letter to Baba, but my own mother, who gave me sustenance since I was young, she used to write chart and letter almost daily to Baba. But since she has left the body, I kind of got this habit of writing chart and letter to Baba. And I got this habit and I still do it till date regularly. So I can understand a lot of people get lazy and they don't want to write letter or chart daily, but because of my mother, I got into this habit of doing it daily. So you have to be a little disciplined on your own as well. So what is the important things about chart? So there are kind of five very important things that has to be in any kind of chart. So there are dharnas like purity or for the food. Of course, we are going to follow that. See, if you do not follow this dharna, then you can include it in your chart. But if you do, then these are the 5 things that you should always keep in your chart. So Amrit Vela, we cannot just tick down that yes, I did woke up Amrit Vela, but what was the quality of the Amrit Vela? You can point that out in the chart. So how much time did you remember Baba during that Amrit Vela time? You can write the time. And the fourth one is to give happiness and to take happiness. So this depends on our divine virtues. So did I serve someone today or not? Was my voice pleasant to others or not? Was I using good words or not? So I have to pay attention to these kind of things in the fourth point. And the fifth one is व्यर्थ, that means waste. So we have to pay attention how much waste I thought today, how much waste I spoke today, and how much waste I did. So you make a point in your chart that you have to, exclude waste slowly and slowly. So this is the basic kind of chart, so that our life is Brahman life is on the track. We need at least this very basic chart. So we can add one main thing in this is, so one main habit or sanskar you want to change, you include it in your chart. I understand everybody has that their priorities in a different way. They might be thinking of some other things. They might be making effort in some other direction, but you can pick up two things at a time, and you can make one thing main, um, and be very disciplined in that one thing. So how we have to take court daily at the night, we will discuss that right now as well. So you have to pick a sanskar, right, or a habit. So these kind of things you can see in it, that how intense was
time. Yeah. இது அமிர்த் இல்ல முரளி இது என்னது டைமா டைமா ஃபயரா இது ஒன்றும் கேக்குது இல்லை
So I have to see what is the intensity. But you have to only choose one thing, right? The one habit that is really troubling you, you have to pick that one thing. So the intensity, the frequency, how many times that happens throughout the day, you have to check. The first thing is intensity. The second is frequency, and the third thing is duration. Like how long was the time period where you were troubled by that particular sanskar or habit. So Sorry, there was no sound for a while because I was logged out by mistake. So you didn't miss much. The brother is saying that so he's talking about how someone when go in some kind of reactive area, they wear certain kind of dress and they have whatever they have to diffuse or make the arrangements, so they wear the kind of protective dress and they take the particular kind of tools, right? So in the same way, when I am entering this field where I have to fight with Maya and I have to make intense effort, so I also have to prepare myself, right? I have to have some kind of tools. So we have to focus on these three things about this particular sanskar that you want out of your life. So sit comfortably right now. Um, when I talk about the fourth point where you have to only take happiness from people and only give happiness, only give joy and only take joy. So these are like four students in front of you. So you become a teacher, and mind, intellect, and sanskar, and this body. These are the four things that has to be in front of you. You can, if you want, you can particularly choose one, each of the sense organs, or you can just combine them all and just see them as a body in front of you. So these four things should be in front of you, and then you start questioning. So if you start questioning and checking, so you will see that they start to make excuses. Mind will say, see, it was not my fault, the intellect was going behind that thing, and then intellect will say it wasn't my fault, the sanskar, it was sanskar's fault, it is all sanskar of yours, so it's not my problem, it wasn't my fault that this thing happened, this thing. So they will play like kids. So you will have to sit strictly, and you will have to have a stick of Srimad in your hand, and you have to make sure that you take all of them in confidence, and they play together, not against each other. So we souls are kind of troubled by old mind and intellect and sanskar um, since corporate. So right now when you start doing it, it will be a little difficult because your mind won't listen to you all the time, or intellect might not listen to you all the time, but you have to be very strict. But the ending of the session where you are talking to these four faculties has to be very interesting and harmonious. It has to be in a way that, oh, every faculty should come together in a harmony, should it should be synced with you. So like this, you have to take the quote of all these four faculties. Throughout the day you can choose any time, or Baba says in the Murli, you can do this particularly before sleeping. See, Baba has said that, child, if you want to if you want to walk on the Srimad, you should have a proper chart. So pay attention. So you have to talk to your mind, your intellect, your sanskar, your body, your organs, sense organs. So the conversation between every one of your faculty and you should be also interesting. You shouldn't get bored. They're going to listen to you. You have to talk with them like, see, you are my faculty, we are together, we have to follow Srimad, we have to follow Baba. So we have to come together now, right? So how do we have to sleep? What kind of meditation you should do before sleeping? So if you want to become yogi, especially through uh, knowledge, especially through meditation. So you see, your dinner should be very, very limited, very light. This is the first thing. And the second thing is, whenever you are sitting for meditation, you sit for meditation initially before going to bed, but also you can lie down at the end of it. So until and unless you are sleepy, you have to be in yoga. So the position you can see in the PPT right now on your screen, this is the right position. So this is called Shav Ashan in Hindi, which means you are lying down like a dead body. So this position is not ideal for sleeping. So this position is only ideal for for resting for a little few moments. So you should not take sleep in this position. So what should be your position? See, you have to sleep initially like this. So your hands should be like that. So you have to clasp your hands and you have to keep it on your stomach, not on your chest. So if your stomach is big, if your body is too big, so even then you have to keep your hands on your stomach near your navel, like that. And after that, and then you focus in middle of your forehead. This is your command center. This is where you use the wand of your magic. So you have to sit here on the throne, middle of your forehead. Now you have to give information to mind, body, intellect, and sanskar from there. If you do not sit on that throne, the mind, intellect won't listen to you, the body won't listen to you. So you have to sit on the seat of self-respect first, on middle of your forehead. Always remember that this throne in the middle of your forehead. If you see from the front, it is kind of, you see it between your brows, but if you see from the side, it's kind of in the middle of your brain, in middle of your skull. So this is where your throne is actually. So it is a little bit deeper than just between your forehead, like between your brows. So sometime also here that if you're focusing too much between your eyebrows, you start to feel stuffy or irritated. Your skin start to get a little irritated, or you feel a heavy head. So the right thing is to feel yourself a little bit deeper. It's like in the middle of your head, middle of your skull. So slowly close your eyes and give information to mind, intellect, sanskar, and body that now faculties, I am the master. As a master, you command now. Now is the time to sleep. Either you can go to the heaven, or you can go to Baba's lap, or you can go to subtle reason now, and you can keep your head on Baba's lap. You can start to have these kind of vision then. And then if you like the birds and the environment of heaven, you can emerge that, or you can just be in corporeal world with Shiv Baba, nothing, no sound. So you can choose whatever you want, and slowly you can go deep into that into that vision. So you do not have to wake up after this, you don't have to wake up for switching on or off the light. So this is the last part of the meditation before sleeping. You do not have to wake up after that, make sure of that. So you say that you just you keep your hand on your stomach and you are sleeping. So I understand that you might be in a habit of sleeping on your left side or right side. So it's all right, you can change the position a little bit, but initially you do that in this position. You start the meditation going deep into that feeling and vision. You start it with this position. So whatever position you want to sleep, after that you can change a little bit of your position. You can keep your hand on your forehead or whatever. So you do not have to go into the alpha wave of the brain or beta wave of the brain. Don't mind all of that. Just focus on this mind and intellect. So whatever position you are going to sleep, you can, but when you're starting, this is the position which is the right position to start to meditate. So it's kind of a very wonderful position for concentration and focus. Now, what do you have to think? What should be the vision? So you have understood till now. So these are the tips. Make sure you are following that. So whatever you are picking up for your upliftment, any particular thing that you are working on in your purusharth, in your effort. So whatever one thing that you're picking up, your vision could sync with that. So you can use this method of sleeping for that kind of transformation as well. So you can do you can have this kind of one kind of practice for about 1 month or 2 months. You can continue for as long as you want. So you can connect that one effort that you are making with this method, this practice. So at least, and also make sure that the frequent you have to at least repeat it 3 times, the vision that you have created before going to sleep. If you say that, okay, if I am creating the vision first time, I feel sleepy and go in the sleep, so what should I do then? It's all right. But if you're not sleepy, then make sure you're doing it 3 times, like you're repeating the whole practice 3 times. So it's kind of magical if you do it 3 times. So at least if you are younger, so if you're really old, it will become a little difficult for them, but the younger ones could try this. And the possibility, this is possible, and the possibility is lori. Lori is like the mm, the melody that the mothers used to sing to the kid to go to sleep. So it's like a lullaby. So you might remember that your mother used to sing the lullaby when you were young, when you used to go to sleep. So that was kind of very magical thing. So see, if that mother or that woman who used to sing lullabies to you when you were young is still with you, then you can ask them to sing that for you. So if not, if they're not with you physically around you, so you can ask them to record their voice and listen to this, because what happens is your brain remembers that voice, because when you're young, the soul get conditioned for the sleep through this sound, through this lullaby. So if you have a habit, you used to listen to lullaby, your mother used to sing lullaby to you, or your mother or your grandma, so you can ask them to record the voice and use this. So you can put that on the loop for 2-3 times. You don't have to wake up to again and again to start it again and again. Just make sure that it's on a loop for 2-3 times, and then if you enter the sleep, then this can be really, really nice. I hope you are understanding till now. So we will have a little demo, a small demo. So I'm going to show you a sample in this demo. But before that, so a lot of brothers and sisters are here with us through YouTube or Zoom. So I'll just ask the host to so if you have any question, then we can ask him. So if you do not understand anything, then you can write it down in the chat box, and we can convey it to the brother Mukul. Okay, so right now we're going to just play a demo. So you can record this audio or in your own voice. Okay, so the question is, please explain the magic mantra. So magic mantra was like the lullaby. It's like a small song your mother used to sing when you were young to, make you sleep. That I don't know if you understand a lullaby, or if this is what a lullaby is supposed to mean to you. So it was like that. So that's what magical mantra means when he mentioned it. So there are more questions coming on the YouTube. So so I'm picking up one commentary which helps in increasing the memory power, which helps in de-stressing our body and removing the tension from the body. So we're going to select that one music so that we can play it on loop, and I'm going to show you the demo of that.
लौकिक माता पिता के
आप सभी आंखें बंद करके ये अभ्यास कर सकते हैं अभी,
So
क्योंकि आप
you
सो
can
रहे हैं literally.
so you can close your eyes while you are listening to this. So I'll translate for you. Right now I'm lying down. The ocean of love, the Almighty, my father, my mother, my friend, my companion, and along with him, Brahma Baba, in Bab Dada's lap. I'm lying my head in his lap, and Baba's hand is on your head. Feel this. And you are creating this thought you are entering a very peaceful sleep. And along with that, you're waking up at Amrit Vela, and it is going to be very easy to wake up at that time, very natural. The moment there is going to be an alarm, the moment you listen to the sound of the alarm, you wake up with lot of freshness, with excitement, in one Father's remembrance. And the first thought you create is, good morning, Baba. My excitement for Amrit Vela
अमृत वेला उठना अति
is intense,
सहज
and it has become really easy for me to wake up Amrit Vela, and my sanskar are supporting me. My Amrit Vela is going to be very powerful,
श्रेष्ठ सहज
and it is becoming really easy for
बाबा
you
की
to sit in meditation at Amrit Vela, and I
प्यार
can
का
experience a lot of love from Baba.
बाबा वरदानों से
Baba is giving me lots of power and
जैसे
blessing me.
आप
The
नींद
more
करते जाएंगे
you are going deep into sleep,
इस नींद के
even in
अंदर
this sleep, you are creating a sanskar of Amrit Vela,
शक्तिशाली
of a
अमृत
powerful
वेला
Amrit Vela.
अभ्यास का संस्कार
This sanskar is
बनता
being
जाएगा
created right now.
श्वासोश्वास आपका
With each
अमृत
breath you
वेला
take,
उठना आसान
it becomes easy and easy for you to wake up at
श्वासोश्वास
Amrit Vela.
आपका अमृत वेला शक्तिशाली
The
होता
deeper you
जाएगा
go in your sleep, you
सुबह
have a deeper
उठकर
feeling
आप
that your Amrit Vela is going to be very powerful.
खुश
When you wake up,
फील कर
you will be happy, your body will be very healthy, the body will cooperate with you, and with lot of love, you say good night to Baba,
समा जाए बाप दादा के गोद में
sleep in Baba's lap,
और बहुत
and in a very beautiful, happy sleep, you enter,
श्रेष्ठ
and your sanskars become really nice and refined. Om Shanti.
ये
So whatever you heard right now, it is of about 4.5 minutes. So if so, you this has to be repeated 3 times, right? Or you can record anything for yourself, a lullaby, like I told you, a song, or any kind of commentary that you want. So, but as many times you want to play it in a loop, you can. If you play it 3 times, it's wonderful. So this is how you want to record. If you record it in your own voice, then it's more it's much better. So if you're recording it yourself, then it's like a first person recording it, and it will be fine. If you're asking someone else to record a song for you or a lullaby for you, or you are just picking up a commentary, then also it is fine. So in this, in this practice, it won't affect much on your intellect. So intellect is affected when you are awake and alive, feeling you're conscious. uh, so this practice would help in transformation of your sanskar and mind. So if you want to transform your mind, you don't have to do a lot of labor. You don't have to make much effort. So this is a kind of a very easy method um, to push your mind in the right direction, to change your sanskars, to make a new sanskar. So you can do it when you are awake as well, and also you can do it when you want to sleep. So just program your mind in sanskar, and slowly the whole night the processing will keep on going, and slowly you will see that there is a very permanent and a very sustained transformation. So I'm just going to repeat quickly. So these 5 things with the chart: Amrit Vela, Murli, and time of remembrance. You have to start with a gratitude with Baba. So in the 4th point, you will become a better Brahmin if you are receiving joy and giving joy. And another thing you wanted to add was one of the habit that you want to change. And the three things you want to check is the intensity. What is the intensity of that particular sanskar? What is the frequency? What was the duration throughout the day? And what is the trigger? You have to find out. So you have to check these things, and then you have to change. So this can be included into the chart like that. So this is the position initially for the sleep. So from SpARC, you received a very beautiful Murli from I think 96 or 95. You check it out. So Baba is telling how to sleep in that Murli. So you have to keep your hand near your navel on your stomach, and initially you have to sleep in this position. And after that, if you want, you can change the position from left to right or whatever. And then you have to create this vision. But before the vision, this is how you are going to command your faculties. So make sure you are sitting on the throne before you command, otherwise your mind, intellect, or your body won't listen to you. So this have to be repeated at least 3 times, the vision and the magic mantra. So you can play any kind of recording you want. So it works like a magic. So if you want, if you can, get a recording of your mom or your grandma or whoever used to be around you when you were young, you were, loveful to you. So that would be resonate with you in a much more better way. Okay, so now is the time to sleep. I hope you have benefited. So I'll transfer it to brother now.
निंदिया लेकर आई बाबा की याद सुहानी नैना में भर प्रीतम को नैना में भर प्रीतम को सो जा तू आत्मा रानी निंदिया लेकर आई बाबा की याद सुहानी सितारों से दूर चले सब की यादों को भूल चले अंबर के सुख पाने को सोए बाबा के साए तले ख्यालों में एक बाबा हो ख्यालों में एक बाबा हो सो जा तू आत्मा रानी निंदिया लेकर आई बाबा की याद सुहानी इस तन से होकर न्यारे सो जाओ बाबा के प्यारे याद के झूलों में झूले बाबा की दुनिया में खो जा रे निंदिया के साथ हो बाबा निंदिया के साथ हो बाबा सो जा तू आत्मा रानी निंदिया लेकर आई बाबा की याद सुहानी निंदिया लेकर आई बाबा की याद सुहानी नैना में भर प्रीतम को नैना में भर प्रीतम को सो जा तू आत्मा रानी
Good night. Om Shanti.